So thank you very much, Margaret.
Yeah, karibu, karibu.
The warm welcome.
Yeah, karibu
to
sana.
Athi River.
Welcome.
Stony
Athi. This is Kajiado County.
Kajiado County.
Yes.
You're also very close to Machakos.
Yes. Actually, Boniface, maybe you can zoom. You see this? You see this rail, right? The SGR?
Yes.
On the left,
yes.
it's Machakos. So most people assume we're in Machakos, but when you cross and go under the bridge, it's quite an experience. Yeah, I'm sure you had that experience.
Yeah,
when you come this way, we're in Kaputei North, Kajiado County, Stony Athi area.
Yes.
Karibu.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Memo Action Posts today is Margaret Kimani.
Correct.
Who is also an author.
Yes. Leadership author.
Yes. And we are also having a conversation at her farm in Athi, in an area where in Stony Athi.
Yes.
In an area where many people would not be interested in farming because it's dry.
Correct.
Looks like there's no water.
It's arid.
Looks like there's no potential.
Yes.
But Margaret is doing a lot of great things here.
Yeah.
Let's get to know what she's doing as she takes us around the farm.
Yeah, karibu.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can tell us a bit about what is here. It looks very green.
All right, excellent. Yeah. So one of the reasons we're here is that we are championing, and I love what he's wearing actually, Sustainable Development Goals. And one of the reasons God sent us here, because honestly, if I tell you the long story, you will see that God sent us here.
Yes.
So one of the reasons we are here is that we are championing and also advocating and showcasing to our Ma community that actually climate smart farming can be done. It can be done. We are doing it.
Yes.
We are proving the whole world that it can be done. And part of the agenda is, you know, my community, especially this community here, a lot of times we graze cattle.
Yes.
Like if you look outside, somebody has just been grazing here the whole week.
Yeah.
They'll graze, they'll leave this place open and bare and completely done. They'll move to another area. Maybe they'll come to your Kitui.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of herds of cows around.
Correct.
Yes.
So we are teaching the community that yes, you can actually transform your place to become a green hub where you have actually cattle feeds. You have a green area like here. Can you see these trees are very young, like this one?
Yeah.
Very young, as you can see. Very young, barely, not too long, a year and a half. This tree has already come to this potential. This is a bee tree, yeah? You can see it has very good, flowers for the bee.
For the nectar.
So in summary, God sent us here to transform the area. This is a transformational center to showcase and to show them practically how climate smart farming can be done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Margaret.
Yes, tell me.
For how long have you been here?
Close to 2 years now.
Close to 2 years.
Yes, that's when we started by fencing. It was not in our agenda, by the way.
Yes.
As you can see, we are on the corridor of National Park between Nairobi Park. If you made a straight line from Nairobi National Park to Amboseli, we are along the wildlife corridor.
Yes.
So initially, the idea was not to fence, but we had to fence because, as you know, we have you noticed we have a bit of, I think they're out here, gazelles. Maybe you can zoom. So there's a Nango. When we got here, we also saw God has been revealing to us his plan.
Yes.
To be honest, his vision, his grand vision, because here we are also teaching coexisting with the wildlife without hurting them, without harming them, without eating them, because Kenyans love meat. So we started by fencing 2 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, and planting a lot of trees. We need to green the area because for us to inhabit this place, for us to stay in this place and do the work we have been sent to do here, we had to make sure that the place is green. It's even habitable for the farm worker, as you can see. Yeah.
Wonderful.
And maybe you asked a brief question on what is here.
Yes.
So this is, we did this structure. This is a fence. As you can see, this is chain link and the chicken mesh.
Yeah.
We did this so that we can have a cool place for the Kienyeji chicken.
Yes.
It's for my global citizens. Kienyeji chicken is the free range chicken. Yeah.
Which have not been genetically modified.
Thank you.
Using any chemicals.
Yes. Naturally, here we promote organic living, organic foods. And maybe if the camera can allow you can see these guys are in heaven in their own right.
Yeah.
They have a lot of sun.
Yes.
They actually are able to play on the ground.
Yeah.
We throw food. We actually throw feeds to them to eat on the ground. You can see this is maize stuff. Sometimes I get it from some people. And also the leftovers when you eat in your house, the leftovers, like bread leftovers, sweet potatoes.
Come and throw them inside.
Thank you. We throw them here, and they actually have a lot of fun playing and eating on the ground.
And also that is very safe because they don't move too far.
Thank you. And also it's very cool because of this. This is a passion fruit, by the way.
Okay.
For my slay kings and queens in the city, maybe you never touched, you know, a lot of people don't know how a passion fruit looks like.
Yes.
So maybe for them, this is a passion fruit. When we go the other side, you'll see that we have a lot of fruits. They fruit a lot, and they're very good for the bees. Remember, we are beekeepers.
Wonderful.
Yeah, our primary activity, by the way, you asked how long I've been here.
Yes.
The 2 years, when we first arrived here, when we landed here, the first objective was to set up an apiary. So we have it at the very corner.
Okay.
But the beauty is that this is a climate smart project. And outside here we have a lot of acacia.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure you'll see some over here. The short acacia shrubs like that one there outside, they produce a very nice special aroma, a special flower that the bees feed from. They do pollination from.
One of the key challenges that people face when they are doing farming in dry lands is shortage of water.
Thank you.
Where are you getting water from?
Perfect.
To do all this?
Excellent. I love that you're asking, and I guess you're a very sharp guy, Boniface. I much respect to you, and I love the work you're doing. First of all, I know you're very humble about it, because like I said at the beginning, one of the reasons God sent us here is to showcase that actually you can actually do climate smart farming. One of the biggest, second thing we had to do when we set up the apiary is figure out where do we get water from, and that is why we built this shelter. This shelter, this is the farm worker for now. It's a temporary farm worker house. And you can see here, we have this gutter.
Yes.
You can see this gutter. One of the primary motivation, it was not in our budget, by the way, but we realized if we have to keep chicken, they need shelter in the evening. And then on top of that, this house, the way it's built like this, I don't know how architecturals will say, it's for it to harvest water. So the water comes to this gutter, maybe as you can see, and then it's collected to this tank.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's clean rainwater. Very clean.
This tank stores the water.
Yes, it's 5,000 liters.
Yeah.
So can you imagine? Believe it or not, Mwema, I know it will sound like a joke.
Yes.
But the first year when we got here, we had a water tanker right outside here. Every few weeks, the water tanker would come. The guy would even call, "Hey, Mama Mani, have you run out of water?" Because he knew it's obvious.
Yes.
We had no water source. But now look at this. The last 1 year, Boniface, believe it or not, even for me, I am so, like, if for nothing else, we've been able to achieve water harvesting. We harvest here.
Yeah.
With this one, we usually use it for drinking and clean and cooking.
Yes.
But the other tank, you'll see that we have another tank.
Yeah.
The back side of this farmhouse, we call it chicken house and farm workers house and storage. The other side, we have another tank equivalent for cleaning, for cuckoos, for the chicken, for feeding the animals, because we do have a few rabbits.
Exactly.
Another thing is that we dug further down, we dug a water well, like the ones you see in the Bible.
Yeah.
You know the ones you see in the Bible?
Water well, like the one where
Jesus
went to
the lady.
And met with the lady who was giving him water.
Thank you.
Some water.
We have a well.
Yeah.
Exactly. I borrowed that idea from, big shout out to Bishop Masika.
Yes.
And I also borrowed this idea. There's a time I was very privileged to go for work. I was speaking in Jordan.
Yeah,
and when I saw those guys, they have a very dry land.
Yes.
I was so humbled.
In Jordan.
My God. Yeah. That place is a desert. You drive, it's valleys and even the place is very dry. It's more dry than here. So when you see the kind of wells they have there, I borrowed the concept from there. Yes. And then further down, I have silanga, what my local community call a silanga.
Silanga is a dam.
It's a man-made dam.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
Or a water pan. In other areas of Kenya, they say water pan.
Yes.
We harvest the water depending on the gradient. We've cut some tunnels to direct the water. When it rains, this silanga is full.
Yeah.
As you can see, there's a lot of food for the cattle around the area, and it's forever green.
This is Napier grass?
Napier grass, yes. It's a high value crop for the feeds, especially my cattle.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So again, it being a dry land, what are some of the best crops that are doing well here? And other forms of agriculture. You're keeping chicken as well.
Yes.
You can maybe share with us some of the crops you're seeing that they're doing well in this side of the land.
Yeah, very good question. One of the top vegetable that has done very well here is this. I know you guys have a very complicated name for it. That tree there is promarganate. Yeah.
The one in
this
that
one
is
here.
so green.
Yes.
Okay.
And at the back I have like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Passion fruit is doing very well.
Yes.
Our focus here, we don't want to do like what my grandmother, the Maasai sweet mother, grandmother of mine, or late mother. Duta Angels Foundation, by the way. Duta is my late mother. She was a Maasai girl. They migrated from Narok, and you can imagine they did this kind of, I call it same old traditional kind of madness of pastoralism, to be honest. You know, grazing from one place, you move from Narok, you go to Thika. Anyway, long story short, the goal here is not to do the traditional pastoralist community agenda. The goal here is to transform that mindset and show them that they can do other form of agriculture. For example, these greens, you can see they have outgrown. We're just going to be uprooting them.
Yes.
And planting them afresh. Yes. But if you look, this is a very dry month. We're in February. We are almost February 10th, today.
Yes.
You can see vegetables are thriving here.
Yes.
And if you think of especially we have 5 schools around here. One of the solutions we are showcasing and teaching the community, especially the schools, that the kids eat very poor. Even over lunchtime, they eat very poor diets.
Yes.
And a lot of them, they cannot even afford the meal. So vegetables like kale.
Kales, yeah.
Kales, we call it in Kenyan version, sukuma wiki. They are doing very well.
Yes.
You can see here we have spinach.
Yes.
In fact, you found them not watered. Today we haven't watered, but you can see here spinach, they are doing very well.
Yes.
They have less acidity, they are doing very well.
Yeah.
Fruits, I was telling you this, they call it in my local community kukumanga.
Kukumanga.
It's promarganate, promarganate,
yes.
It's very good for, it's a very special plant and it's doing very well. It has very high valued, nutrients.
Yeah.
Fruit trees in general here, they are doing very well. Here you can see I have grapes.
Yes.
Further down you can see aloe vera herbs.
Yeah.
Here, this is a herb of herbs.
Yeah.
H-U-B, herb of H-E-R-B.
A herb of
herb
herbs.
of herbs.
Yes.
Our aloe vera is doing very well. Every time when I'm going home, like in the evening when I'm going home, I must go with a few aloe vera. I even get some of my siblings asking for it. And these are the kind of things we want to grow. I think I shared earlier passion over there. You can see the fruits there. They are thriving.
Yes.
We also do a bit of sunflower. The high value crops is what we want to focus on. And as you can see, regardless of what happened last week, challenges of farming in this area, where cattle pastoralists, they come and can damage your crop.
Yeah.
But sunflower is doing very well.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we've come at a time when we've harvested, so I'll take you there and we harvest some. You can see further down, we've already done the proof of concept to showcase that sunflower can thrive here. So I'm actually in the process of entering into a contract with sunflower companies that produce sunflower oil.
Yes.
We also have come up, I don't have the machines here, but we have an oil presser, a very small one. I imported it from Germany because they have some of the best equipment to press oil, the small oil for our consumption. Remember, this is a green farm, climate smart eco farm. So on that side, remember I told you we are going to be doing tourism. We want people to actually enjoy the fresh vegetables from farm to fork. So every time you spend the night here, or you come here for a weekend, or you come here because we do a lot of trainings here, even the local community. My local community, I'm teaching them, my local students, young students, I'm teaching them even financial literacy. When we do that, usually we grow other than like sugar, and maybe teas, because we are not going to grow tea and coffee here.
Yes.
But other than those products, we want it to be farm to fork. Even unga, like here, we can see we harvested a lot of, maize. We were to harvest a lot of maize, except for the damage that happened last week.
Yes.
Which is a story of another day, the challenges of farming in an arid, pastoralist community area.
Exactly. We can actually talk about the challenges.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges you've faced while doing your farming in this area?
Okay. The first one, I think you covered it, is water shortage.
Water shortage.
In fact, when you try to educate the community, one of the excuses they give you, the nice excuse, the posh excuses they give you, is that, oh, we have no water. And that's it. In fact, they try to argue with you, and We are like, come to our farm. And when they come here, they see the tank, they're like, oh, those tanks are supposed to, you
harvesting
can do water
rainwater,
harvesting.
actually.
Thank you.
And I saw you had another idea for a dam liner down there.
Yes, we will go there and showcase it.
Exactly.
It's one of the challenges, but we are trying to show them that cost effective. You see, a lot of my global, especially diaspora people, they always ask me, why do you not have a borehole? Borehole is couple 3 million shillings.
Yeah.
So here, I'm not trying to showcase, okay, if we had a lot of money, because this is a big land also, a little slightly big land from where I'm coming from.
Yes.
But one of the things we are trying to showcase our community, because the poverty mindset, the scarcity mindset, we are trying to change that. And the only way you can change it is to show them that there are cheaper ways of harvesting water. Like this.
Yes.
God has given us rain. Don't wait for Serikali or the government to come sort you. Buy this tank. You can see like this one. I bought it from Top Tank, which is further down in Athi River.
Yes.
We are showcasing that you can do affordable things without breaking the bank.
That is true.
Second challenge is what you can see there.
Yes.
So last week, I will be very diplomatic in my English, but someone who is not a very good person, one of the cattle herders, meaning the pastoralist, came and opened our temporary gate, grazed the whole of our maize. You can see there. I will probably show you the photo before and after.
We want to move closer to the sunflowers.
Yes, please.
So that you can tell us what is the...
These are other fruits. This is a fig tree.
A fig tree?
Yes, this is a fig tree.
Is it's also biblical.
Yes. I told you my trip to Jordan did something very beautiful to me.
Yes.
Though I was not going there to research, I was going there for, my other stuff that I do.
Yes.
I was, we were talking about financial literacy and gender. Okay. So now, this do very well, as you can see.
Yes.
We were talking about water.
Yes.
And showcasing to them that you can actually do. This is a tree we planted ourselves. It came from Makueni. And here, you can see here, tomatoes are just growing on their own, because when you use manure, we buy manure from our local community. It's one of the way we empower the community. We don't go and buy in Nairobi, no. We buy from the, the local community.
That is the cow dung.
Yeah, this place is very fertile. You see this tomato?
Yeah.
It has grown on its own. We didn't plant it. And you can see this is in a few months we'll be having fruits.
What's the name
is
of
a
this
pixie.
Tree? A pixie.
This is a pixie, yeah.
Pixie is in the family of oranges.
Yes. Very sweet. Sometimes it's seedless, you see. You see, we have quite a number of trees.
Yes.
And one of the challenges is water, and also having to water, because you see, for these trees, I want to have a lot of trees.
So you're also doing some irrigation here.
Yeah, this one was done by University of Nairobi.
Yes.
I partner just the same way we are partnering with you.
Yes.
We partner with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Let me show you. These are onions.
These are onions?
They're not ready. They're not ready, of course, but I just want to show for, you see.
Yeah.
You can see this is a bucket, the one we use for oil. Dennis, actually, big shout out to Dennis. He's from University of Nairobi, the agricultural, the one on Wayaki Way.
Yes.
The livestock department. We were trying to showcase to my local community that you can actually do this in your place. And these drips are not very expensive. You can see.
These are just pipes, actually.
Yeah, they are just pipes you buy from the agri, the agri.
Even hardwares.
Yeah, even hardwares have them. But then you get somebody do the piping for you.
Piping, yeah.
Oh, look at this Mwema. Hey, Mwema, you're highly favored, man. Look at this, guys.
Mangoes.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Wow.
And you can see we've not even watered very nicely.
Exactly.
Look at this.
Seems this area is very fertile.
Very fertile. And this is a very young, as you can see what the cows
also
did.
going on its own.
Can you see what my community cows did? But these are some of the challenges.
Yes.
Also, the place has a lot of stones.
A lot of stones.
I remember
like the name, Stony.
Yeah, Stony Athi.
Stony Athi.
It means rocky earth, yeah?
Yeah.
In English.
Do they affect how crops grow?
No. So what we do, it's very expensive to farm here.
Yes.
That is also another excuse my community will tell you. No, it's too damn expensive. The place is rocky.
Yeah.
Look, these stones, as you can see, you can show the lower part of that house later. You can see that we're going to use these stones to build. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. So for us, we collect them, we put them in one place like this. You see? Whenever you see, like when the farm worker is farming, whenever he's digging, oh, look at this, my God. Hey.
Mangoes, you are going to have, I think grafted. What is this breed?
This is grafted.
It's grafted.
Yes, it's an apple mango from your place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, you see, when we collect them together, whenever he's farming, like now we'll be preparing the land for planting.
Yes.
Rain-fed planting. So you collect them, you put them in a wheelbarrow, and he just ferries them there.
Yes.
You know, for us, we want to also showcase the angle of recycling, reuse.
Yes.
Yeah. You're recycling these stones instead of complaining about the stones. God gave us for free. There are people who have to buy these stones.
It's going to have a quote that he said that if people throw stones at you,
collect them.
You use them for construction to build your house.
Cheers, man. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. So we collect.
Yes.
But such stones, big stones, we don't collect for now. We don't bother. We have enough land. I mean, these big ones later on we will remove them.
Yes.
But you can see we're also doing manual irrigation. Can you see? I don't know if you can see.
With this drip.
Yeah, and
bottles.
And these bottles from the clubs.
Yes.
We actually have a friend who has a club, and we were like, dude, can you contribute? Your contribution will just give us he doesn't know where to dispose the bottles.
Yes.
These are, and they are good.
Yes.
Except that when it's hot, they can actually crack, yeah?
Yeah.
So we try to mulch. Can you see this mulching, Mwema? This mulching, when you put the stupa there and it has water, chances of breaking are very rare. Okay?
And also this is repurposing.
Yes, correct. Reuse, repurposing. Exactly. I love it. I love it.
Instead of just keeping it as waste.
Yeah. Sunflower is doing very well.
You are very passionate about sunflower together with Amani.
Very, man. Because if you think about sunflower, I don't know if you've, for people who have done a lot of research on it, you'll see in other countries, people do 1 million acres of sunflower. Okay. And if you think about the cost of oil, if I'm doing, because for Amani specifically, we try to use plant-based products for her cooking because of certain allergies. So she's actually the motivation for the sunflower. These flowers, like that sunflower, the yellow one, before it turns, like this one is drying up, You can see it's even drying up.
So is it ripening?
It's kind of, you can use the word ripening. Yes. But when they are not ready, they are yellow like that. And if you think about yellow, the yellow is good for our bees there. Yes. So it's like the best thing that ever happened to this farm. Because even when it's so dry, they have food. You see even here, there's still some nectars, though they have finished it. Okay? Now, guess what?
The bees now.
Yes, the bees.
You have some beehives here?
Yes, at the corner. There's a very serious apiary there. It's hidden. It's hidden, but very nice.
Yeah.
We are still doing some work to green it so that they'll have a bush to hide. Yeah. But you see, trees take time. Yeah.
So that seems this ecosystem is independent.
What we say circular economy is what we practice. So you see these seeds now. Remember, you can remove some seeds here.
Yes, yes.
This sunflower, particular one.
Yes.
It's funny because I consider this is a smart tree.
Yeah.
This tree, when it's growing, it grows facing up.
Okay.
Can you imagine how intelligent that is? Forget about AI. Now, this is the real intelligent plant.
Yes.
If you ask me, the same as bees.
Yeah.
Can you imagine this tree when it's growing up? It's flowery, it's yellowish like us, some of us, and then it faces up, and the bees are thriving in it and eating the pollen.
Yes.
When it's ready, you can see the head has. It falls, faces down, and then you can see it's blackening.
Yes.
And it's also yellowing turning brownish, and that is to tell you they are ready. This is to tell you I'm ready to be harvested.
Ready to be harvested.
And if you don't harvest, guess who is eating here?
Who is eating?
We are also hosting a lot of birds in this farm.
Oh.
I'm sure when you are coming in, you see them flying.
Yes.
When you come in, they fly out.
Yeah.
But they still stay in this farm.
Okay.
So you can imagine we are doing God's work.
Yes.
Because the bees, the birds. Yeah.
Birds of the air.
Thank you. The birds of the air, we feed them.
Yes.
So if we don't harvest this week,
the
birds will finish all of it, and a lot of them, of course, fall. You can see they fall down.
I'm curious about what is the cost of doing sunflower farming, because even in Kitui, I know sunflower does very well in many dry lands.
Yes.
And it has a lot of economic benefits.
Yes.
What is the cost of growing sunflower?
To be honest, for me, if you ask me, because this is rain-fed.
Okay.
Other than the seeds, once you plant and you get water from God, of course, from the rain, you're done. There's no spraying.
Yes.
To be honest, I feel like I should do a specific, I do a lot of videos, short videos to tell people that this is one of the crops you must plant in your farm.
Yes.
Of course, the cost of getting the seedlings, it's a bit high. Yeah, for you know, common farmer, they might complain it's expensive.
How much
but
is
for
it
me,
kg?
a kg, if you buy from this farm, we will sell you at 100 shillings.
100 shillings a kg.
And honestly, it's reasonable because they can actually go a very big place.
Yes.
And they are doing very well, to be honest.
Yes.
So the cost, they are rain-fed. You can do rain-fed farming.
Yes.
Even for us, we are not trying. We will never water sunflower.
Yes.
We will never. And right now, you can see we've started preparing the land.
Yes.
We want to make sure we are always ahead of the planting season to make sure that we have sunflower on the ground. And if you ask me, if I had my choices and what we've decided here as a farm from this experience, as you saw, what happened last Friday, the cattle feeding and feasting on our maize, we've decided we want to focus on the sunflower because the demand is there. You know, can I shock you another thing? Kenyans don't know that once you do this, you can bust this open.
This one.
If you bust this open, do you know the black thing is usually milled? Yeah, you understand milling, yeah?
Milling, yeah.
Go through a machine.
Yes.
And this black thing is eaten by feeds. It's the best feeds for cattle.
For cattle.
So this my community that keep moving from one place looking for grass. This is it's rich in protein.
Yes.
And this is, and do you know this steak also? This is food. This is still food.
For the animals.
Yes. So if my community can just get a feeling or just an understanding, and it's not just my community, your place is also ASAL.
Exactly.
It's arid and semi-arid area. These are things you can do. And even as a community, one of the things that I'm praying to God that we get to do this year is to have a community-based milling machine.
Milling machine.
You know, so that if I motivate and my neighbor there, that's my neighbor there, you see his harvest is growing, and we have another neighbor there. I'm sure you look that further down, there's a serious farmer there.
Yes.
These are farmers that I've motivated, and they come from different ethnic groups in Kenya.
Yes.
You know, like he's from Kisii, this is a local community, Maasai community.
Yes.
So if I motivate these guys, if we grow enough sunflower, we can have a milling machine where we mill as a community without taking it to Nairobi. Because as you know, the other challenge we have here is we have a lot of solar.
Yeah.
God has gifted us a lot of solar, but we don't have, we have Kenya Power actually is very close, but the cost of installing Kenya Power from the railway line to here, it's a couple million shillings.
Really?
Oh yes.
From just there?
Because you have to do posts.
Yeah, true.
You know, there's a transformer, you can see it there.
Yes.
Yeah? Or my neighbor, if I had to pull that chief's place and my neighbor there, the cost of just connecting power here, we did a quotation with Kenya Power, it's not worth it. Okay, so for us, we've decided we are an eco farm, we want to specialize and maximize on the solar. You can see I have solar there, we have solar everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, but solar is not cheap.